morning, USA. I got a great topic today. Well, you know it's that time of year again. Income tax. Time to do income tax. And today's topic is um, which one is better? Which one is better? Um, and I'm gonna hit on the two popular ones. Which one is better? TurboTax or TaxAct 2025? Now, I'm going to let you know I've used both of these. I've used both of these over the years, and I've used TurboTax before, and I've used TaxAct before. And let's see what they say. Let's see what they say here. TurboTax. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Somebody left a comment. That's why I paused. TurboTax versus TaxAct. Let's see what they say. Sorry, make it big so I can read this. They say TurboTax packages are easy to use and they come with plenty of professional tax support if you're willing to pay more. TaxAct may not have the same bells and whistles, but the company offers filing and tax support at a compelling price. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So I can get rid of this right here. And they're doing a side by side. Let's see. Well, let me go back. So, which one do you guys use? I'm going to speak for myself, right? I like looking at Google down here too. Is TaxAct owned by H&R Block? What they say? In 2000, a cloud-based version of TaxAct software was released. In 2004, TaxAct Associates in October, H&R Block said it would pay $287 million in cash to acquire the parent firm of TaxAct. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. H&R Block sucks. I back in the day, I used to do my own taxes. I did my own taxes for years by hand, on paper. Before I'm going back in the day before computers. Used to do my own taxes on. You had to go get the forms and fill them out and put them in the envelope and mail. Yeah, I used to do my own taxes, right? And in one year I got a 1099 R form. First time I ever seen that. And I was like, what the hell is a 1099 R form? I'm sorry, guys. Hang on for a second. I'm gonna light myself. Is that better? I think that is better. And these lights don't help now. Don't help much. Being in the right room, the lights looks horrible. Anyway, I got a 1099 R form. And I didn't know how to do it. It's the only time I went to H&R Block, right? And I went to H&R Block, and the guy did my form, and I mailed it off. And that's the first and only time I ever got audited. I got audited. And I'm like, ain't this a bitch? Thanks a lot, H&R Block. And I called them back up, and the guy was like, well, because back then it was like, if I forget. It was like, if you get audited, we'll pay or whatever. And I said, never again. Guy was like, bring your forms back in. We'll redo them. Blah blah blah. Anyway, I just say that was it. That was the one and only time I went to H&R Block, and I never went back since. But getting back to TurboTax. TurboTax is good. If you never TurboTax and TaxAct remind me of the iPhone and the Android. If you never did taxes before and you need somebody to hold your hand and it is user friendly, then I would say use TurboTax, because it's got all the bells and whistles. What's your name? Where you live? TaxAct, to me though, it's very similar to TurboTax, but and I'm gonna tell you the one I like the best. I like TaxAct the best. Yeah, I think you get a better refund. You get a better refund using TaxAct than TurboTax. That's just my opinion. And TurboTax can sometimes ask you too many questions to where you start getting confused. With TaxAct is I don't know. It's just, to me, it's just better. It's just a better app to use. And yeah, and like they say, which one? People ask, which one is better, TaxAct or TurboTax? TaxAct generally known for its lower cost, yes, and straightforward interface. It can be a good option for those with simpler tax situations. TurboTax, often praised for its user-friendly, yes, interface and comprehensive guidance. TurboTax often helps users find more deductions and credits, potentially, and it stops less. But it says, which typically gives the highest refund, TaxAct or TurboTax? And I'm gonna click on this real quick. I already told you which one I like. I like TaxAct. I think you get a better refund with TaxAct. I'm gonna continue a little bit. So here it says the amount of refund you receive typically depends more on your individual tax situation than on the tax software you choose. However, here are some points to consider for TaxAct, TurboTax, and H&R Block. TaxAct generally known for its lower cost, straightforward interface, yes, and can be good option for those with simpler tax situations. It may not maximize deductions as aggressively as some competitors, which could affect refunds. And I'm gonna tell you this too, right? When you go to H&R Block, you spend what, $80 to $100, guess what? They're using the TaxAct program. They're basically doing what you could do yourself, and you paying them $80, and they're using the same program you use. When they ask you what's your name and social and all that, they're using TaxAct. Remember that. You could do it yourself. But anyway, I'm sorry, get back. TaxAct is known for its lower cost and straightforward interface. TurboTax, often praised for its user-friendly interface and comprehensive guidance. TurboTax often helps users find more deductions and credits. But like I say, sometimes they ask you so many questions, you get confused. H&R Block is simple It's similar to TurboTax in terms of user experience and support. They also offer in-person assistance, which can be beneficial for complex tax situations. Bullshit. Like I say, I went to them and I got audited. Their software is designed to help maximize refunds as well. Their software is TaxAct. I'm telling you, because when I first got the TaxAct program, that's how I got it. Somebody gave it to me, and they said, "Hey man, here." When I first got that TaxAct program, and I had it on a computer, somebody said, "Man, this is the same program they use for TurboTax." And I said, yeah. And he's right. They use TaxAct program. Conclusion: while TurboTax might have a slight edge in maximizing refunds due to its extensive features and guidance, the actual refund will depend on your specific financial information. I've always got a better refund with TaxAct. Let me go back. Let me take it back. So let's go over the disadvantages. These are the disadvantages for TurboTax. Okay. These are the disadvantages for TurboTax. Cons of using TurboTax: limited scope for complex needs. TurboTax may fall short for business or individuals with intricate financial scenarios such as multiple income sources or international transactions. No human interaction. Well, that's a given. That's a given. Um, I'm sorry. That's a given. Like I said though, I like TaxAct. I've used like I said, I've used TurboTax before. With TaxAct, I don't know, you get a better refund and it is more straightforward than TurboTax. Like I said, TurboTax is like I said, it's like using the iPhone. If you got an iPhone and Android, that's like TurboTax and TaxAct. TurboTax got all, they just it might be more user friendly for you, okay? Because they're gonna ask you all the questions you need to get started. With TaxAct is a little more advanced. What TurboTax is going to ask you everything, like what's your name, what's your address. They're going to ask you every little bell and whistle. So in that case, in that way, it's kind of more user friendly. But in the end, and I think TaxAct is cheaper than TurboTax. I could be wrong. I like TaxAct though. I like TaxAct. So anyway, if you're not catching my live stream, leave a comment and tell me. Leave a comment and let me know which one you think is better. You can help some people out here. I like TaxAct. It's funny. I haven't even looked at my income tax yet, and I got people that already got their refund back already. I know people like, man, I already got my refund. You got your refund back already, and I haven't even looked at mine yet. But my one friend, he goes to a lady, and she did his. And then you got I know a lot of people to go to. What's the other one? Is it Jackson Hewitt? They're not bad. I think Jackson Hewitt charges. Let's see. Let's check that out. I think Jackson Hewitt charges like $80. I think Jackson Hewitt charges $80. Let me check. Let me look that up real quick. Jackson Hewitt. I think that's the name of that company. I think Jackson Hewitt charges like $80 to do taxes. Jackson Hewitt. Sorry. Jackson Hewitt. Hello. You Sport, what's up, man? What's up? What's up, buddy? How about them Eagles? That's what I'm saying now, you sport. How about them Eagles, man? I'm sorry, people. I had to talk to this guy. Don't the Cowboys wish they was Eagles right now? You know, I don't live that far from Philadelphia, man. That parade was, how you young people say, that parade was lit. That parade was nice, man. Yeah, they did. NFC East, though, that's the main thing. We in the East, so that's why. And plus, you know, I'm a big Penn State player. I'm a big Penn State guy, so yes, yeah, they are. And that's why I'm pulling for Saquon, because he went to Penn State. Yeah, plus the Eagles in the East, North. That's in our division. So yeah, make us look good, man. Make us look good. NFC East, best division. Oh yeah, man. Oh man, they was cursing. Hey, they had it. That's right, NFC Beast. We the best. All the other divisions need to bow down to us. Yeah, they had the whole program on delay. It was on delay. Ain't nothing like it's nothing like. See, that's the thing. That's what Jerry Jones understand. If you win a Super Bowl, since he likes to be all in front of the camera, if you win a Super Bowl, it don't get no better than that. Cause right now, everybody, all eyes is on Philadelphia right now. Yep. All eyes on Philly. They the champions. Right now, Philadelphia Eagles, America's team. They don't win to 2 Super Bowls in 3-4 years? Won one. Right now, they're America's team, man. I made a video. Stop being loyal to the Cowboys, man. Because you see, you're younger than me. And that's why I feel sorry. Because you young Cowboy fans like the older Cowboy fans is used to them winning Super Bowls and stuff like that. You guys, they ain't won in 30 years, so you guys ain't never seen them win nothing. Right. Hey, don't be loyal. I made a video about that. Don't be loyal to the team that ain't loyal to you. Don't be loyal, because they don't care, so I don't care either. Right now, I'm an Eagles fan. I'm a Steelers fan. I'm a fan of the 70 and 90 Cowboys. I still love that. I still love them to that era, but the current era, I'm not a fan of. I'm gonna put it like that. These current Cowboys suck, and I'm not loyal to them because they're not loyal. They don't care. All they care about is money. That's all Jerry Jones care about is money. So hey, no loyalty for me. But hey, buddy, have you done your income tax? Do you do income tax? Yeah, man, don't be loyal. Don't be loyal to the team that ain't loyal to you. They don't care about winning. Don't care about nothing but, how much money they're gonna make. But hey, you sport. Let me get back to this video. I was talking about income taxes, man. Because here's another company. You did your refund already. Who'd you do your tax? Who you do your tax with? Can you let me know what company? Who did your taxes for you? Y'all use TurboTax. Okay. That's funny. That's what this video is I'm making. TurboTax versus TaxAct. Yeah, I've used TurboTax before. They're not bad. But I like right now. I like using TaxAct. But here's another company, Jackson Hewitt. I think they charge $80 to do taxes. Let's talk taxes. There you go. That's my shit. Let's talk football. Let's talk taxes. Backed by trusted guarantees. We put the TaxAct has a fee, but they cheaper than TurboTax, and they're good, man. And you can do it yourself too. TaxAct is a program that H&R Block use. Yep. If you go to H&R Block, or they use the same program, they use that TaxAct program. File taxes starting at $49. Yeah, they all say that, starting at, and then when you all said and done, it could be like $100. But TaxAct is my favorite one. TaxAct. You sport, that's cool, man. I didn't know you was married. That's great, man. You was able to sign up for this option to get your refund early. That's great. Yeah, one of my coworkers, ex-coworker, told me he already got his refund. I was like, wow. So here's TaxAct. This is my favorite. See, everything in free plus $29, or you got the free. I think it's $29. You've been married for 6 years. That's good, man. Congratulations, man. That's awesome, man. So see, here's deluxe. It's $29. Premier is $49. Premier has $49, start for free, and then you got the self-employed, which is $70. And I think that if you got to do state and federal, I think that's the one that costs $70. Hey, that's great though, man. You married? That's good, man. That's great, man. No, it ain't bad. Nope. I'm gonna get started today. I gotta gather up all my forms and whatnot, and go ahead and knock that out. Donald Trump talking about getting rid of income tax. I don't know if you heard that. You know how much he hate income tax. Because when he was president the first time, he never, every president that came to office always showed their income tax return. They couldn't get Donald Trump to show his. So he don't like income tax. He's talking about getting rid of it. That'd be nice. I think it's yeah. Oh yeah. They was on when Donald Trump was in office the first time. They're like, show your income tax. He wouldn't show it. Because I will, but he never did. Every other president has showed how much money they made. So Donald Trump, he's talking about getting rid of income tax. Hey, I don't care. That'd be fine with me. I think it's stupid anyway. They already know how much money we make. They know. It's like if you guys know everything, then what we got to do it for? You know everything. You make a mistake. Oh, you didn't put your right income down. Well, if you guys know everything, why we gotta do income tax? Y'all know everything already. You know how much money I made. You know. This is a waste of time. Everybody racking their brains off, right? Up all night. So they can catch you in the lie and then come audit you. That's the only reason why they do that. You lied on your income tax. Well, shit, if you knew, then why don't y'all just do it then? That's what Donald Trump's saying. He's gonna wipe it out. Well, we'll see. But yeah, buddy, I'm going to get off of here now. I just trying to make some good content to talk about on my YouTube page, you know. I figure income tax is a good subject. Everybody's got to do it. I've used TurboTax and I've used TaxAct. Like I said earlier, it's like iPhone and Android. TurboTax is like the iPhone. It's very user friendly. And TaxAct is like the Android. It's user friendly, but it's you know. Thanks, man. When are you gonna start making more content, man? You used to create and you just stopped. Is it because you're married and you can keep YouTube's a good side hustle, man. You got to get back to making videos. That's why you ain't got to talk about the Cowboys. Talk about something else. Should talk about the Dallas Mavericks. That's why I call my show Let's Talk Football. That's why I ain't naming this talk. And I see somebody stole my stuff on the slide. I can see it because I got Let's Talk. Okay, I know I'm subscribed to you. I'm gonna go check you out. I got Let's Talk Football. If somebody else got Let's Talk Cowboys, I said, yeah, you biting off of me. But see, Let's Talk Cowboys suck. The Cowboys suck. I was smart enough to know. I'm not trying to talk Cowboys. It's hard to talk Cowboys when you know how can you talk about a team when you know they ain't gonna win? You know, it's like talking to. So that's why I said this. You know, I call it Let's talk football because I can talk about anybody. I ain't got to just talk about the Cowboys. Because the Cowboys, you know, they're gonna lose when they get in the playoffs. They're gonna lose. They're gonna lose when they get in the playoffs. So, anyway, man, it's always good talking to you. You guys check out Youth Sport Network. Drum videos, yes. Oh, you got another page. What's your other page? You got. What's your other page? Sportsnet. What's your other page? The G Machines. Okay. Do you have? You need to put that in the comments, man. Cause right now I can't. Once you leave a comment here, it don't stay up. It fades away. You should leave a comment, man. Leave a comment. Put both your pages on here. All right. That way people can find you. Put a comment with both your pages on here. I like you, man. Put a comment with both of your pages on there. All right. I'm getting ready to sign off. So, get them income tax done, guys. What's the deadline? April 15th? I'm about to sign off. Peace out. Thanks for watching. Yeah, leave a comment. Thank you, Youth Sport Network. Peace out. Youth Sport Network 1, guys. Check this guy out. Young brother, man. He's cool, man. Peace out.